A lot of questions comes to me about what would be the best position that I should sleep at. Should I sleep, on my side? Should I sleep on my back? It actually depends on what your preferred position is. Each person has a different preferred position that they would sleep at. And no matter what you do, no matter what you ask them to change their position, they will not, because that's exactly what they prefer to sleep every night. So I'm gonna try to explain in each position how we can modify our sleep to be able to actually sleep better, and we don't wake up with any pain. A lot of patient comes in with a complaint of having neck pain every day they wake up in the morning, and that's probably 99% of the time because of the way they sleep or because of the pillow position that they have. So if you are a side sleeper, and I'm gonna start first with your neck part. If you are a side sleeper, you actually need to get a pillow or a support that can maintain your neck in a neutral position. Meaning, if you're having a very fluffy or a very small or soft pillow, and that takes your head all the way down here, that's gonna be a bad position because you're actually having your head tilted downward all night, and that's like 7 or 8 hours of sleep. You're having your head tilted down way this way, and that's gonna create a lot of pressure on one side and an overstretch on the other side. On the other hand, if you're having like a very high pillow, like something that, imagine it's like so thick that goes all the way like this, it's the same thing. You're having your head tilted upwards all night, so you are contracting or you're putting so much pressure on one side and you're actually overstretching the other side. So no matter what brand you use, no matter what pillow you use, the pillow has to always keep your head maintained in a neutral position. So as you see, the head is neutral, it's not tilted too much downwards and it's still not tilted upwards, it's just in a neutral position. Now, to avoid any low back pain or any knee pain while you are in that position going in the side way, there are two ways that we can avoid a low back pain and avoid a knee pain. Having us in a sideline position for all night, if we're not having any of these pillows between your knee, as you see, the top knee is pressing too much on the bottom one, and that creates a lot of shear force on the knee as well as a lot of pressure on the knee itself. Not just the knee, also the hip. The hip is not going into a neutral position, the hip is tilted inward because that's the force and that's the direction of the leg going down this way. So the best way to avoid any knee pain when you wake up, if you are a side sleeper, is to use a pillow, and that pillow you just put it in between your leg, in between your legs. That's going to maintain the hip in a neutral position, and it's going to also maintain your knees not to press on one another. Another advice for the low back is, if you are a side sleeper, to avoid your lower back from sinking down this way. If you sleep on a soft mattress, the best way to avoid this is to put a little support down there, which supports your lower back from sinking down in that mattress. As you see here, we're having a towel that's been rolled, or if you're having any rolling, a lumbar roll, you can always put it underneath your lumbar area, so that's gonna prevent any pulling down from that soft mattress that takes your body all the way down. So that's a good support for your lower back with having that roll underneath. It's a good support for your knees by having this pillow in between them, and it's a good neutral position for your hip, and here is a great position for your neck being in a neutral position. Now, what if you are a back sleeper? What if you prefer to sleep on your back rather than just sleeping on your side? Well, the good thing is, if you're actually changing positions over and over during your night sleep, just having that nice setup as having one nice pillow underneath your head and a good lumbar support underneath your lumbar area, and having a pillow underneath your knees, that's going to give you a constant support all the time if you're sleeping on your back or you're sleeping on your side. Now, the main thing when you sleep on your back is, first, as we explained before, for your head, we need to have the same nice pillow that keeps your head in a neutral position as you see. So we don't need like a really high pillow that's gonna take your head all the way up and you're just sleeping like this. That's a lot of pressure in a flexion position or in a forward position on your neck, and you sleep that all night, that's gonna put a lot of tension on the back muscles of your neck. So we need a nice pillow, the same size as we mentioned, between the size between your shoulder and your neck. That's the perfect size for a pillow to be sleeping on, either on your side or even sleeping it on your back. Same lumbar support here is going to be a great way to support that lumbar arch from sinking down all the way. If that's your spine and you're looking up and you're having like a really soft mattress and you're not putting that lumbar support here, your spine will be going all the way down there. And I've seen a lot of people that are having like a really soft mattress and they just spend all the night sleeping in that position. That's a lot of pressure on your spine, a lot of pressure on your paraspinal muscles as well. So the good way is to have a good lumbar support that's going to maintain that lumbar arch during your sleep. Having a pillow underneath your knee would really benefit to keep up with that lumbar support, giving you even more support on your lumbar area, and keeping your knee in a slightly bended position rather than just having a straight knee, which is sometimes with someone having knee problems, sleeping with their knee straight all the way might create some knee pain as well. A great way for your neck, if your neck is really in pain, a good way is to get like a nice small roll and you just put it in that neck curve and you just have the same pillow, the same nice pillow, but you're having that lumbar roll in that neck curve that's going to maintain that neck curve all the way during your sleep.